What it do, guys? Manjoume here, and today on Legendary MCU, we're going to be playing a game of Legendary, a Marvel deck building game based on the 2011 film Captain America, the First Avenger. Hopefully this video will be going up on the 4th of July, and to celebrate that, we'll be giving away one acrylic Red Skull Mastermind promo. All you have to do for a chance to win this, subscribe, like the video, and leave a timestamp and little explanation of your favorite part of the video. Winner will be picked 1 week from when this video hits 200 views. The mastermind for today will of course be the Red Skull. I went ahead and just picked the MCU one because he is from the first Avenger. Made all the sense in the world. Of course he leads Hydra, and that includes Armanzola, Hydra Tank, Endless Armies of Hydra, and Hydra Motorcycle Squad. So not actually that diverse of a villain group, but it should still be pretty fun. Henchmen, keeping in line with the movie, are going to be the Hydra Spies, which I feel kind of goes with the scheme. Replace Earth's leaders with Hydra. Set up 5 twists, 3 additional twists next to this scheme. 18 total bystanders in the villain deck. Special rules. Bystanders in the villain deck count as infiltrator villains with attack equal to the number of twists next to the scheme. Twist. Put this twist next to the scheme. Evil wins if 5 infiltrators escape. So we already have 3. The heroes for today will be Captain America 1941. It seemed perfectly reasonable to use this version because most of the film does take place in 1941 and does feature that shield. Of course, we're using the MCU version of Captain America, though if you just had the standard one, that would also work. And for our third hero, we're using the Captain and the Devil from Secret Wars Volume 2. I don't know when else that I'll actually be using this hero group, so I figured why not. There were some others that I could have picked from, but I think I'll use those in a later Legendary MCU. And because it also fits, we're going to be using the Sidekick. Just the base Sidekick, because featured is Bucky Barnes, a very different version, but I'm going to go ahead and count it because I don't know when else I'll be able to use it in a way that I feel really fits. Let's see what the opening HQ looks like. Storm the Beachhead, Captain America 1941. Feeding Grounds, the Captain and the Devil. Devoted Patriot, Captain America 1941. Patriotic Chomp, the Captain and the Devil, and okay, Feeding Grounds once again. So kind of a mix. We did not get MCU Captain America. Hopefully we'll be seeing him before the end of the game. Oh wow, okay, so we have a scheme twist right off the bat. So now this goes next to the scheme, and now we're at 4. So anytime we see a bystander, they're going to be an infiltrator with 4 attack. Which also means there's not too much going on this turn, which is fine because this turn I have 5 heroes and all these are attackers. Man, with 5, I don't know when else I'll get this many. I think I'll get Storm the Beachhead, 1941, just because I want to just spend that whole 5er while I have it. Who knows how often we'll get that many again. Oh, there we have Perfect Teamwork, Captain America MCU. Draw a new hand. And what do we have? We have the Taurus couple, who is actually, per the special rules of replace Earth's leaders with Hydra, an infiltrator with 4 attack. And unfortunately, we only have 3 attack and 3 shield agents. So I think I'll get 1 officer. That way I can start buying a whole bunch. Okay, who do we have next? A Master Strike. Okay, Master Strike. Each player KOs a hero from their hand. Alright, I'm going to KO a shield agent because I don't want to get rid of my other stuff because, ooh, right now that would hurt. That would hurt a lot. But otherwise, kind of a give me turn. Well, with that, I have my shield officer and 2 agents. I could have had 5 points, but I had to KO one of them. 4 will have to do for now. Now let's go ahead and get Patriotic Chomp. Why not? Plus it's got 2 attack, which, you know, could be handy with another 2. See, replace that with Jurassic America. That one's pretty cool too. Okay, who do we have? Fortune Teller, who is actually another infiltrator with 4 attack. Not going to be doing a whole bunch of attacking because we only have 2 attack. And then Storm the Beachhead. And I get +1 for each hero class I have. These don't count as anything. So I have 1 tech card. So that's 3 total attack, which is just not enough. But we also have 3 shield agents, which is enough to get... Do I want to get that Devoted Patriot? You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and get it. I draw 1, it replaces itself at the very least. Why not? Replace that with another one. Oh, okay. So I could probably get multiple. I play 1, then because I played the other one, I mana out of time it. And you know what? That could play. It could play out really well. One thing I kind of noticed as I was going through the cards is that Captain America tends to be multiple colors. It's not like he's only 1 or 2, maybe 3 colors. I think he's almost all the colors except maybe range, maybe not blue. Other than that, I think I've seen him in every other color. In fact, I think we've just about every color. So that's 1, 2, that's a double color. 1, 2, 3 in yellow, then just blue, yeah. Unless I'm mistaken, and he comes up. Ooh, we have Hydra Spies next to the Infiltrator. Okay, so him, that's something we can more easily defeat. First, I'm going to use Patriotic Chomp, then Storm the Beachhead. So that's 2. Then I also have +1 for each hero class. There's 2, so that's 4, 5. And I now see that he had mana out of time, so I could have saved it for the next turn, but I didn't. Fine, we'll try to keep that in mind for the rest of the game. I'm going to go ahead and take down this Infiltrator. And in this game, I read that you do not get the bystander effects when you defeat the Infiltrators, but they do count as bystanders once they're in your victory pile. So we're going to just have that. Leaves me with 1 left. 1 attack won't do much, but 3 agents will give me, you know, let's get Jurassic America. It'll help give us Spectrum and count as different hero classes for Storm the Beachfront. So that gets replaced with another one. So when you're using 3 heroes, you're bound to see the same cards a lot. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Storm the Beachfront gets mana of timed to my next turn. Then, oh, Lawyer, aka the Infiltrator. Another one of those. So first I'll use Devoted Patriot to draw 1 card. Then had I played a green card prior, could have had mana of time for that. Storm the Beachhead, Captain America, that got mana out of time last time. Won't this time, but I get +1 for each hero class, which is now 2, 3, and 4. 4 attack, so I'll take down this Infiltrator. Then I have 4 agents, which I do have a 4. I'll take this Perfect Teamwork. Gets replaced with Patriotic Chomp. And that'll do for that turn. See what we have this turn. Oh, another Scheme Twist. That brings us up to 5. Meaning the Infiltrator is now 5 attack. It's going to be a bit harder to fight. So first off, I'm going to use Jurassic America. It counts as strength and tech, and I can reveal another one, such as this yellow, to meet the Spectrum requirement. So I get +2 stars. Then I will use Patriotic Chomp, which also has Spectrum. Of course, there's 3 colors at least. So +2 attack. Then I will use Devoted Patriot to draw a card. And since I played that green card before, I get mana out time for him. Then I will use Storm the Beachhead, who has mana out time and +1 for each hero class you have, which is green, yellow, and attack. That's 3. 7 attack. So I'm going to use that 7 attack to fight. Well, I can fight Red Skull now. So, oh, do I want to do that? No, wait. 8. I have 8 attack, which I will use to fight the last Infiltrator and the Hydra Spies. The Hydra Spies effect is when you draw a new hand at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. So pretty good actually. So we're gonna have to remember all that. Then as for recruiting points, I have 3 from Jurassic America, 4, 5, 6. With 6, I think I'm gonna grab this Feeding Grounds. It's a good old 6. Then remember all the other cards that get mana of timed, the extra card from the Hydra Spies, then draw the new hand. Ooh, we got the rare for Punch Evil in the Face, Captain America 1941. See, the new villain is going to be another Infiltrator with 5 attack. Probably not all that hard for us to do. Go ahead and use Devoted Patriot to draw a card. Then use Storm the Beachhead again for 2 attack. Perfect Teamwork for another 2. That's 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. I think we can go ahead and fight Nega Blast Grenades. You get +3 attack. Wow, that's just good for me. Alright, so of course this is kind of a reskin of his base set version, so nothing's going to be all that crazy. And +3 attack really didn't do me any good. Then 4 recruitment points. Not a lot of recruiting here. I could get another Devoted Patriot, which, you know, that could be fun. Could get another Patriotic Chomp, which, you know, also very fun. You know what, I think I'm going to go ahead and get that Patriotic Chomp because it's fun. I don't think anything got, yeah, nothing new was gained. So replace that with Jurassic America. Let's check it out. And another Scheme Twist, meaning that Infiltrator now has 6 attack, almost enough to just be Red Skull, which is a crazy thought. Don't want to do that yet. Well, I don't have much I can do this turn because I have 5 shield agents. So I can just use all of them and get Storm the Beachhead, which I could. But I think I'm going to get Devoted Patriot for 3. That leaves me with 2. Replace that with Perfect Teamwork. And I guess I could get Jurassic Teamwork to go along with my Devoted Patriot. You know what? I think that's a good idea. That sounds like a good idea. Then I also had Feeding Grounds. Let's see, does that do anything? That's only 3 attack. And I'll just end my turn. I had this left. It didn't really do anything. Alright. New... okay. Another Infiltrator with 6 attack, which I can definitely contend with, I think. Okay. Patriotic Chomp, and that's yellow, green, and gray, or black. So I do meet spectrum requirements, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, which I could fight Red Skull again, but I think I'm going to take down another Infiltrator. Jurassic America, and I do meet the spectrum requirement like before, so it's +2, 1, 2, 3, 4 recruitment points. I think I'm just gonna grab a sidekick. Recruit Bucky. Hopefully he helps out. What do we have this turn? Another Infiltrator, a whole bunch of them. Let's see what we got this time. A weird assortment of cards, but let's see what we got. Okay, so first of all, Devoted Patriot to draw 1, which would have been kind of cool beforehand, but what can you do? Then I'll use Patriotic Chomp, which, let's see, here's a gray. So I do meet Spectrum, so it's 4 attack. 4, 5. It's 5. Storm the beachfront. I have 3 different classes, so that gives me 8. Perfect teamwork from 8 plus 3 equals 11. So 11, it's not enough to take it on both. I'll take down this one. So that leaves me with, what, 5? Then I have 3 recruitment points. Not enough for really anything, so I could get a shield officer, or I could get another sidekick. Why not? They're just really good pot of greeds. Why not? Okay, what do we have this turn? Cloning Technician, aka an Infiltrator. 6 attack. Don't think I'm going to be doing much of that this turn. No. Oh, wow, yeah, no. So I have Patriotic Chomp, which I don't meet Spectrum, so 2, 3 attack. Jurassic America with 1. I don't meet Spectrum, so that's just 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'll get an officer just to, you know, help out with some stuff. And that's it. Can't really do too much on that turn. Gonna have to start getting rid of these shield agents because now they're not coming in handy as much. Oh, another scheme twists, meaning they all go up to 7 attack, which means that's just fighting the mastermind at this point. Speak of the devil, literally, feeding grounds. The captain and the devil patrol the streets, right there. If it's empty, you may KO card from your hand or discard pile, meaning the shield agent is gonna go. Then I'll use Jurassic America, the captain and the devil, and I meet Spectrum with 3 different colors, meaning I get plus 2 stars, so that's 3, 4, 5 recruitment points. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get a shield officer to replace the dude I just got rid of, and a sidekick, because why not? So I have 3 attack from that feeding ground. 3, 4, 4, and then perfect teamwork. Since I have 3 different colors, that brings me up to 7. Take down this Infiltrator Public Speaker. Let's see what the next turn has for us. Hopefully another, not another twist. Okay, it's not. It is a Hydra tank. Okay, so first I'm going to use Patriotic Chomp and to show these 2 colors so that I meet Spectrum requirement. So that's 4 attack. 5. Devoted Patriot, draw a card. Sidekick, Bucky Barnes, to let me draw 2. But when I do that, he returns to the sidekick stack. Another one, sidekick, to draw 2, but he returns to the sidekick stack. Then I'll use another Devoted Patriot to draw a card. And now, since I played a green card before, that one gets Mana of Time. So I'll be able to use it next turn as well. Honestly, this turn, I really just want to get Punch Evil in the face. But I don't know. I've been getting a lot of attackers. I will see if I get any more of those shield officers I've been stacking into the deck. That'd be pretty nice, but we'll see how that goes. And honestly, Feeding Grounds is not bad either in getting rid of these shield agents. And I'm sure later on, the shield troopers. Draw 1, 5, 6 attack, 6 plus Storm the Beachfront, plus 1 for each hero class, which is 1, 2, 3. I have 7 attack. I will fight Red Skull one more time. Hydra Conspiracy, draw 2 cards. Then draw another card for each Hydra villain in your victory pile. Well, I have a Hydra Spy, but I'm going to count that as the villain team, so they don't have any, I don't draw any extra. And I drew into more attack, which now do nothing. Well, maybe not nothing. No, yeah, it's nothing. Because infiltrators are way too strong, and the Hydra tank is just too strong for me to take out. Okay, so I'm going to use Feeding Grounds, patrol the streets, which are empty, Can KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I don't have a discard pile, but I do have this agent in my hand. Not going to do anything with that attack. Can't really do anything. But I do have 2 Maria Hills, 4, and 1 more agent for 5 total recruitment points. And I'll use that for another Maria Hill. And the final 2 for another sidekick. Because I used up 2, so gotta replace them. That'll end my turn. And I had 2 cards I got man out of timed. Let's see what we get on this turn. Another twist, meaning they all have 8 attack, meaning they're stronger than Red Skull. That's not good. I'm gonna have to start hurrying up because they're gonna very quickly get way too strong. Maybe not this turn though. Well, maybe. Yeah. So first I'm gonna use Jurassic America, and to go ahead and show, well, that's 2 colors. Then yellow, that makes 3, so it meets spectrum requirement. I'll go ahead and use that Devoted Patriot because I can't man out of time again, but I can draw 1. But I can use another Jurassic America to get another 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I do meet the requirement. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 recruitment points. Punch Evil in the face, of course. Then 1 sidekick. Place that with Jurassic America, which I could have bought. But I think at this point I think I might have enough recruiting power. Maybe. Not entirely sure, but I think I might be near that. Then go ahead and play Patriotic Chomp. Since I do meet the spectrum requirement, that's 4. Then go ahead and use Storm the Beachhead. Then there's 1, 2, 3 different colors, so it's 3. So that's 7 attack. And I think I will attack Red Skull. And this time he has endless resources, giving me +4 stars. And, well, I used up all I had before, so that leaves me with just the 4. So I guess I'll get Jurassic America and see what else we get. Ooh, the rare for Dino Roar of Triumph. That's going to be one I want to get. Okay, new hand. Let's see what we have. Ooh, new villain. The Endless Armies of Hydra. Not very difficult to beat. But I think first I'm going to use my Bucky Barnes sidekick to draw 2 cards. Then he returns to the sidekick stack. Savior. So for context, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bystanders in my victory pile, because they do count as bystanders once they're in, although when you beat them, they do not count and you don't get the listed effect. But because of that, I do get Punch Evil in the face, and I do have Savior, so I get mana out of time though. So I'll be able to use it next turn, so that's 5 attack right there. Patriotic Chomp. See if I meet Spectrum. I do not. So I won't be able to meet Spectrum. So that's just +2, so it's 7. We could beat Red Skull right now, but I don't want to do that just yet. What I do want to do is add another 1, then Perfect Teamwork to add 2 more. 7, 8, 9, 10. With my 10 attack, first I'm going to fight the Endless Armies of Hydra. Fight, play the top 2 cards of the villain deck. So the first one is another Endless Armies of Hydra, and the second one is a Master Strike. Master Strike being each player KOs a hero from their hand. I only have a few cards left in my hand, so I guess I'll KO this Shield Agent. Then with the other, I'll go ahead and use 5 to fight this Hydra Tank. Fight. Each player without another Hydra villain in their victory pile gains a wound. We just fought one, so we do have it. So we just beat them like normal. Then we have 2 Maria Hills. That's 4 points. Gonna go ahead and get another one of her. So we're just gonna get rid of all the shield agents and just keep buying the officers just to make up for them. Okay, let's see what we have this turn. Have another Infiltrator. they're pretty strong, that's for sure. Let's see what I want to do. I'll use Devoted Patriot to draw a card. I'll use Feeding Grounds to patrol the streets, which is empty, and then I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile. So I'll KO this shield agent. Then that's 3. I'll use that to fight the endless armies of Hydra, which once again play the top 2 cards of the villain deck. So Armanzola comes in, as does another Infiltrator. So now we have to be careful now, because now they're close to escaping. And once 5 Infiltrators escape, we lose. In the meantime, we have 2, 3, 4 recruitment points, which I'll use to get another Shield Officer, since we're getting rid of the agents. And then bringing in her, I think that'll equal out pretty well. Nothing mana of timed. Okay. See, we have another Infiltrator. So they're all worth 8 points. Pretty darn strong, actually. So I'm going to use Sidekick to draw 2, return him to the stack, then play another one to draw 2 and return him to the stack. That gave us quite a bit of cards in our hand. Wow, okay. Okay, first I'm going to use Jurassic America. And so that's green, black, and yellow, making Spectrum. So it's 3 recruitment points. Play another one, which is another 3 plus 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 right there. So I'm going to grab Dino Roar of Triumph for 8. So that pretty much uses up all that. Ooh, Avengers Assemble. That one's, well, that one includes gray. Might have to get that. Not today, though. Gonna use Devoted Patriot to draw a card, and since I have played a green before, he gets mana of timed, so we get to use him next turn. And what do you know? We got another Jurassic America, making 3. I think I'm gonna get that Avengers. Actually, Perfect Teamwork did include gray, so I should have actually been counting those. I know that now. I know it now. And what do you know? Another Jurassic America for another 3. Go ahead and get Avengers Assemble, who actually does include gray, as does Perfect Teamwork. I've not been playing it that way. Something else I have to keep in mind. Gets replaced by Devoted Patriot, another good card. I'll use Patriotic Chomp, which we have met the requirement, and then some. So we have 4 attack, 5, 6, Storm the Beachhead. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll get this Pepper Potts Infiltrator. Those 2 get mana of timed. I think that's it. Okay, so another turn, and we get Hydra Motorcycle Squad. Okay, what do we have today? Well, we'll use the Devoted Patriot that we mana out timed. So that's been played out. And since we played a green, I'll use this one to draw a card. Now he gets mana out timed. I'll use Patriotic Chomp, and I do have a 3rd color in my hand. So that gives us 4 attack, 5, Storm the Beachhead. So we have 1, 2, 3 more. So we have a total of 8 attack. We're going to take down 1 of those Infiltrators just to kind of make some room. Not a lot of room, granted. If we had 1 more attack, I would have gone for Armanzola and the Hydra, but what can you do? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'll get Feeding Grounds. So I have 3 left and 1 Sidekick for 2. Goes to the discard. We have a new Devoted Patriot. Oh, that gets replaced with Diving Block. That one's actually pretty cool, because if you would gain a wound, you can reveal it and draw a extra card instead. Pretty darn cool. replaced by another infiltrator. This is gonna be fun. First of all, I'm gonna use my Devoted Patriot to draw a card. Not sure it was actually all that helpful, but I'm gonna use Punch Evil in the Face. And because I have more than enough bystanders to meet Savior's requirement, I get mana out of time, so I'll be able to use this again next turn. So that's 5, 6, 6 plus another 6 with this Dino Roar of Triumph, who is actually blue, a ranged card, maybe the only one in the whole hero deck. Then I'll use Perfect Teamwork, +1 for each hero color, including gray. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So 12 plus 4, 16. With my 16 attack, I will take down this infiltrator. And thanks to Dino Roar of Triumph, the 2 adjacent villains get -2 attack. Had it been right here, the Mastermind would have had the -2 as well, but it wasn't the case right here. Then I'll use 4, because it's 6 -2, to fight Armanzola, leaving me with 4 more. This infiltrator is 6, so that's a little too strong, but I can take down the Hydra Motorcycle Squad, whose fight effect is you may gain a shield officer. I guess I'll go ahead and do that. We just cleaned up most of the city. A little bit left, but we got most of them. So for the rest of the turn, we're just going to buy some stuff with Avengers Assemble, +1 for each hero color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. Why not? We'll get another Devoted Patriot for 3, leaving us with another 3. And let's get another sidekick. Patriot, that one goes down. Then Punch Hero in the Face, gets mana out timed. I think that was it. Right there, that's a +5. That's almost enough to take down Red Skull. Like, almost guaranteed. If we want to, we can take him out this turn. Hydra Spies. Pretty good one, too. I guess I'll go ahead and play him, because he's a color. It's yellow. It's there. Then I'll use Jurassic America, because now that's 3 colors right there. So now it's 1, 2, 3 with Spectrum. Another 1. So that's 6 recruitment points. 7, 8 recruitment points. I think I'll get Diving Block for 6, and then another Sidekick for 2. Another Avengers Assemble, whatever. That's 5, 6, 7. Feeding Grounds. Another 3, so it brings me up to 10. So I'll take down one of these bystanders. But first, Patrol the Streets, which is empty. KO a card from your hand or discard pile. And I'll take down a Shield Agent. Then we'll go to the fight. With our 10, we'll use 8 to take down an Infiltrator. I think that is all we got. New hand. Let's see what else we got. Another Hydra Spy. Jurassic America. So that's 2. Here's a yellow to meet Spectrum's requirement. Then Patriotic Chomp, so we meet the requirement again, so that's 4 attack. Then I'll use Feeding Grounds, Patrol the Streets. I don't want to KO anything in my hand, so we're just going to skip that one. That's 7 attack. Storm the Beachhead. 8, 9, 10, 11. Do one of these 8 Infiltrators and one of the Hydra Spies, which once again, when I draw a new hand, at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. Draw an extra one, that's pretty good. Then recruitment points, so I have 3 plus 4 equals 7. And Avengers Assemble. Leaves me with 4. Perfect Teamwork. I really just want to get that rare MCU cap. Oh my god, there it is. Oh, what do you know? Okay, now I want to get that. Then I'm going to use Feeding Grounds to get rid of all the, just any recruitment thing I'm just going to get rid of now. Because once I have all the rares, like what do I need all this other stuff for? Storm the Beachhead gets mana out timed. That's it. Oh, plus Hydra Spies, extra 1. So that puts me at 7 cards in my hand. And this Storm the Beachhead. Another infiltrator, this time it's Detective Wolverine. Okay, so first I'm going to use Bucky Barnes' Sidekick to draw 2. Then, so I'm going to use Jurassic America, but I don't have a third color, so it's only +1. Then I'll use Devoted Patriot to draw 1. Since I played a green before that, he gets mana out-timed. I have another one. Still doesn't meet that requirement, so it's only 2 recruitment points, plus 3 officers. So that's 8, 9 recruitment points, and with that 9, I'll use 7 to grab A Day Unlike Any Other, the rare for MCU Captain, leaving me with 2 left. Then I think I'll just grab a Sidekick. It's 2. Then I'll use Storm the Beachhead. So that's 1 for each class, which is 1, 2, 2 attack. 2 plus 2 Shield Troopers. So that's 4. I think I'm going to go ahead and fight the Hydra Spy, which just means I draw an extra card at the end of the turn. So let's put away that Sidekick. Keep that Devoted Patriot for next turn, and I think we're done. Normal hand, and then the extra 1 for having beaten that henchman. Oh, we have Hydra Motorcycle Squad. Ooh, this is a dangerous hand. Okay, so I'm going to use Devoted Patriot. I'm going to use Feeding Grounds, patrol the streets. There's nothing in the streets. Then I'll KO this shield agent. Then I will use Devoted Patriot to draw 1 since I played a green before. Mana, he gets mana out-timed. Then I'll use another one, draw 1, and because I used a green before that one, he also gets mana out-timed. Why not? Let's use Sidekick to draw 2. He gets returned to Sidekick stack. Go ahead and use another one to draw 2. Return him to the Sidekick stack. Let's get rid of all the recruitment points first. 2, 4, 5. I would get that, but I don't have enough for that. So, gonna get 1 Bucky back. And I'll just let the rest go to waste because I don't think I need anything other than this. This would just expedite my plans. But yeah, I don't really need to buy anything else. I could go through the rest of the game not buying anything. But let's see what else we got. Punch Evil in the Face, which is 5, and we do meet Savior, so we get mana out time for that. So next turn is also going to be ridiculous. So we have 3, 5, 6, 7, 13. 13 plus, whenever you defeat a villain this turn, each villain and mastermind adjacent to it gets -2 attack this turn. Diving block for another 4, so that's 17. Patriotic Chomp, 2 plus, we have a blue, possibly the only blue in the entire hero deck. Black, green, a red, yellow? Oh, what do you know? Well, not +5, sorry. It's just, we meet Spectrum. Sorry, I was thinking about the other one. If we had that, that'd be amazing. It's not as good, you know, but 4 more attack is actually pretty good. So we're at 21. 8 to fight this guy. That leaves us with 13 left. And then we're going to fight the Hydra Motorcycle Squad. Fight, you may gain a shield officer. I'm going to go ahead and not do that. I don't think I really need it. And I have 10 left. I could just fight Red Skull and win. But because we do have a couple mana out times, I think I'm going to go ahead. Not this one. I think I'm going to go ahead and just end my turn and see if I can win next turn. Probably can. So let's see what we have. What got mana out timed? Not this guy. He goes to the discard. These two get mana out timed. So does he. That was crazy because we had 2 rares in 1 turn. That was pretty strong. Sorry, Sidekick. It would be really cool if somehow we ended up with all 3 rares in 1 turn. That would Ooh, that'd be pretty strong, and it would be super, super hype. I don't think we're going to see that necessarily. I think seeing 2 out of 3 was a pretty strong turn by itself. That was over 20 attack. Who would have known that a guy that works really well with others works really well with other versions of himself, I guess. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but it worked out pretty well so far. Possibly the last turn. Master Strike. Each player KOs a hero in their hand. Gonna go ahead and KO Jurassic America, because now that I realize stuff like perfect teamwork, or at least the MCU captain, counts the grays, I'm gonna at least hang on to the shield troopers, not the agents, of course, or even Maria Hills at this point, but the rest I'm gonna hang on to. Kind of hurt my turn, but there's nothing on the field. So I'm gonna use the first Devoted Patriot to draw a card, which of course is a shield agent. Use the second one to draw a card, which wasn't that. Then go ahead and play that last one, Punch Evil in the Face. Use Diving Block, so that's 4, so I have 9 attack. I can just win right now. Actually, I probably will. See how big this turn gets. Patriotic Chomp, since we have black, yellow, and green at least. +2 for Spectrum. 5, 9, 13 attack, 14, Storm the Beachhead. I get +1 for each hero class. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 17 attack. Perfect teamwork for each color, including gray. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 more. That's 21 again. As for recruitment points, I have Avengers Assemble, +1 for each hero color, including gray, which was 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's 4, 5. Still not enough for that. Sidekick. And, I mean, even if not that much mana of times, let's see one more turn. Let's see. I know we're kind of playing with him at this point, and we can win, and we should just win. But why not? Let's make Red Skull suffer just for another turn. Just, you know, to pay for the crimes that he's committed, trying to replace Earth's leaders with Hydra. And let's see this turn around on me for going too bad. Another Infiltrator, not exactly what I thought would happen. I'll use Feeding Grounds. Patrol the streets, there's nothing. KO something in my discard, so that's going to be another shield agent. Then good old Bucky Barnes to draw 2, but lose him. 3 officers, so that's 6 recruitment points. Grab a Feeding Grounds. I don't care about any of this anymore. I'm not going to be buying anymore. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'll use Storm the Beachhead. This gives me 2 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's enough to beat Red Skull. Let's just go ahead and fight him one last time. Which would have been Ruthless Dictator. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. KO one of them, discard 1, and put 1 back on top of your deck. But we didn't even have to deal with that because that was the last one. I think we could have just kept going pretty much indefinitely, because if it was a case where once all the scheme twists come out, we lose, that would have been one thing, because then you're on a clock. This one, if you're able to keep the infiltrators at bay, as well as any other villains, you don't have to worry about losing that way, because nothing's going to escape. The only issue is maybe decking out. If you run out of this deck, then I think it's considered a tie. I consider it a loss, even though the card doesn't say. But yeah, there really wasn't a way to lose from where I was and how much I was able to build up. What really helped was getting sidekicks and the Devoted Patriot. And you know what? Mana of Time was really strong as well. Just a combination of these two. Drawing, you know, draw power is always good in these kinds of card games. Let's count up the victory points. 5, 10, 15, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 40, 43, 46. Then Armanzola, who says Armanzola is worth +3 for each other Hydra villain in your victory pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Armanzola is +3 for each other, so I have 5. So that's 15. 15 plus the prior 46 is 61 points. We made 61 points. I mean, it could have gone up. It could have kept going up because, yeah, we weren't in danger of anything. Like even if we had gotten another, did we go through all the twists? Yeah, we went through all the scheme twists without even super realizing. Which now thinking about it, there was only 5. We started with 3 on the side, so maximum was 8. It was never going to go past 8. And I didn't even realize that that was as strong as it was going to get. Red Skull was weaker than the Infiltrators. Captain America was able to stop Red Skull from replacing Earth's leaders with Hydra. Well, guys, that's it for Legendary MCU Captain America, the First Avenger. Guys, don't forget, if you want to enter for a chance to win this acrylic Red Skull Mastermind, be sure to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below with a timestamp of your favorite moment in the video. Then, 1 week from when this video hits 200 views, I'll pick my favorite. I'll contact you in the comments section and just give me your Twitter handle, and then we'll do some private messages from there. We have plenty other giveaways lined up in both Legendary Marvel deck building game and even the DC deck building game, which at this point I now realize we have very few actual gameplay videos of, and mostly just unboxings. But that will be changing. If you guys want to stay up to date on my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out links in the description below, like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining. That's all for now, guys. Manjoume out.